Hi, happy Friday. Sherry here. I'm just hopping on to do some energy healing for the collective. Whether you come on here live or you're listening to the recording, as long as you just tune in, this energy healing will work for you because energy is across all time and space. All you have to do is tune into it, and the imbalances that I release today will be released in you. So I'll get started and see who might hop on. I've been hopping on a little lately, not really telling anyone that I'm hopping on. One day I might start announcing it. Anyways, let's see what comes up. So, are there any imbalances in the collective? So the first one is in the energies. Let's see. So the first imbalance is an ideology related to being the victim. So that means a faulty or negative connection in the mind related to being the victim. And ready to release it, or release this faulty or negative connection related to being the victim. So I'm a believer that everything happens for us, even though sometimes it could feel like it's against us, and we might not understand the whole picture, but things are always happening in our highest good. Sometimes the universe just has to knock on our door a little harder to get us to hear things, and we may not understand it in the moment, but the universe really is conspiring for us. Okay, let's see what's next. So the next thing is an imbalance in the C5 vertebrae, and that's the vertebrae in the neck. I realign my C5 vertebrae. That's where like our brain stem is, and I find that there are a lot of imbalances there when there's overwhelm. When there's overwhelm, and it's hard for us to, our prefrontal cortex goes offline, and it's hard to think. And I know there's a lot of overwhelm going on in the world, country today. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see. So this is, I guess, for the males, or male energy. There's an imbalance in the male reproductive system, specifically the testes. So when things come up in the reproductive system, the reproductive system I find has to do with like our personal power. It's how we create. And there's an imbalance in the testes. So I realign the testes. Okay. I think there's a shift in power in our world, and there's becoming more of a balance with the masculine and feminine power, and what that means to be strong. So there's also an imbalance in the adrenals, the adrenal glands. That has to do with like our stress response. The adrenals. in our adrenal glands. Let's see. I correct this misalignment in the adrenal glands. So with the adrenal glands, they hold emotions such as humiliation, jealousy, longing, lust, overwhelmed, pride, shame, shock, unworthy, and worthlessness. Doesn't mean you have all those emotions, but those emotions can be held there. Let's see what else. It's another idea allergy. An idea allergy related to being alive. You know, when life gets hard, you know, sometimes people, you know, wish they'd, you know, like it's hard to be alive, or they'd rather not be alive. It's like a way to escape. And again, remembering the sun always comes up tomorrow, you know, no matter how bad life can be. You know, I have days where I felt like I'd rather not be here. And I move through whatever's coming up, and I trust that things will get better, and they always do. I release this faulty or negative connection related to being alive. A lot of people say they wish they were born to like at a different time because these times are crazy or what have you. But remember that we're all born exactly when we're meant to be here, and we all have a purpose. And the other imbalances in the collective. It's another idea allergy. So an idea allergy related to feeling safe to be yourself. So that, you know, I think that, let me release that first. I release this faulty or negative connection related to feeling safe to be yourself. So a lot of people, I think, have a hard time feeling safe being themselves for different reasons. Like right now, especially, it's like the cancel culture, you know. Sometimes you make one wrong move and you're canceled. It's so hard because there's so much online, and kids could be, you know, the victims of cyberbullying or what have you. And you do, you know, so anyways, just trust that, you know, you're meant to be you. And if it's hard to be who you are, continue to work through things to help yourself to feel more comfortable being in your own body, working through different things that may have happened in your life that make it hard to be yourself and be true to who you are. So again, there's only one you. Let's see, I think there's a couple more here. So there's the energy of a pathogen, the energy of mold. So mold is like a kind of like a stuck kind of energy. I release the energy of this mold. Okay, let's see. It's another idea allergy. Another idea allergy related to death. So release this faulty or negative connection related to death. I'm not really sure what that might mean. Nothing's kind of coming up. But again, any of these releases that I'm doing, you think, you know, like how it might relate to you. So there's an imbalance in the left humerus bone. So the humerus bone is the arm, and it's interesting when imbalances come up in their bones like that. Again, it could mean different things. Our arms are how we help people. So sometimes maybe we're a little too overwhelmed in our own lives to give a helping hand to other people. Realize we're all one, here to serve ourselves and each other. So I realign my left humerus bone. Let's see, any other imbalances? So this is the last one. So there's an emotional reverberation of taken for granted. So I release the emotional reverberation of taken for granted. So as a collective, you know, maybe there's a feeling of just being taken for granted of, you know, for who you are and what you have to bring to the table and the value that you have. So what do we want to imprint for that instead? Valued. So I imprint the emotional reverberation of valued. So, oh, hi, Laura. Thanks for coming on. I just finished the releases, and to me, you know, it just really talks about the feeling safe to be ourselves. We're all valuable. We're all one. And there's a lot of stress going on in the world, and to just do things to work on remembering the value that you have, how you can contribute to the collective, and doing things, most importantly, to take care of yourself, because when there is a lot of stress, you know, it's that saying, put on your oxygen mask first and then help people, because you really can't give unless you're giving from a full cup. So if anyone has any questions, Laura, if you have any questions for me, if there's anything you want me to look into for you, I would be more than happy to while I'm here. I'll give you a minute to let me know if there's anything. If not, you could just let me know too that you're all set in the chat. Also, I do one-on-one energy healing. If there's anything physical or emotional that you're struggling with, it could be digestive issues, headaches, anxiety, depression, relationship issues, really anything physical or emotional that you can think of, I can utilize energy healing to support you. And also I have my annual energy healing membership, and you can reach out to me about that either through email, sherrymdelia@gmail.com, or go to my website, holisticcpsychotherapyct.com. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, and drink plenty of water, because when doing energy healing, water helps the energy to move through your body. Thank you. Oh, indecisiveness. Sure. I'm glad you asked. Let's see. Indecisiveness. There's 3 things, Laura, around indecisiveness. Let's see what's coming up here. So the first thing is a misalignment in the soft tissue of your body, specifically in your brain, the hypothalamus. I'm in the energy of the collective. So as I'm working on Laura, this can be helping anyone else that it resonates with, because I'm in the collective energy field. Okay. I correct this misalignment in the hypothalamus. So the hypothalamus is responsible for your body temperature, hunger, thirst, fatigue, your circadian rhythm. And there's an ideology. So an ideology related to being the survivor. So feeling like you have to make it through. Or release this faulty or negative connection related to being the survivor. We all have everything we need already inside of us, and our spirit is always safe. If you have flower essences, Laura, scleranthesis, I think I'm pronouncing it right, is really good for indecisiveness. Let's see. So the last one is in your chakras, your solar plexus. So the solar plexus chakra, according to Chinese medicine, is all about your personal power. It's the 3rd chakra, and it's your upper stomach. Okay, let's see. I realign my solar plexus chakra. Good. Let me just double check if there's anything else. No, that's it. Any questions, Laura? You are so very welcome. All right, well, have a beautiful weekend, everybody. If you're watching this on Friday, and just have a great day. And thanks for watching. Bye.